where we will be giving away a Charlotte Hornets hoodie to each and every one of you. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue, please text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Hey fans, you don't want to miss our next giveaway game. Your honeybees are handing out free honeybees posters.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And as we get deeper into the season, MPs let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Kate Cunningham, Duncan Robinson out there with Jones. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duran in at the center. Jones for three, and another three for Detroit. It didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky's the limit for him.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Salon. The Hornets have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Goes back up, and so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the head coach for Charlotte gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And here's Memphis. Starting group. We've got Edie, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Screen by Edie. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's James. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons in transition. The Pistons rebound. Here's Wembanyama. 2 points. Tap and go.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's James. Oh!
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Halliburton. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. Position. Now, here is Halliburton. Trying. It's the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
And Morant's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's LeBron following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And James throws it down.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense in side.
LeBron's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Bane drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
San Antonio with the ball. On the wing, James. Covered by Wiggins.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Halliburton passes to Wiggins. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. James with it. Halliburton picks him up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DeRozan inside. Guarded by Harris. Wiggins gets to Giannis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. Here's Halliburton. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's the drive, and the dunk by LeBron.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Pistons trail by 8. Halliburton passes to Wiggins. Halliburton against Morant. Halliburton kicks to Bain. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Up and in on the way. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. James outside. From downtown, it's good from long range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Wiggins has got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Wiggins against LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Pistons trail by 9. Halliburton is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
James against Halliburton. And James throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Spurs. Wiggins, the rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 11-point game. Count it. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. On defense, San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. Five on the clock. Got us a screen on Harris. Fires the three. And it's DeRozan missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
LeBron James on the wing, covered by Wiggins.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Bain. Back to Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for three. And it's headed to Kumbo picking up the assist.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's LeBron. James throws it down.
Well, that's his game. When he gets to the iron, he knows he's won.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 12.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
LeBron against Wiggins. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes. Up like that.
To the paint. Here's Wiggins. A good finish. At the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for him.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for the Spurs. Bryant comes in for Morant, and then for Detroit, Bam Adebayo comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and Harris subbed in for Bane. Now by our producer. Do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot, and the kick by Harris.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Giannis has got his second bucket. Spurs leading by 12. Harris passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Anunoby. And the shot goes down.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. House ball movement by Detroit. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Halliburton gets hauled in by Harris. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes here for the Spurs. LeBron's checked in for Anunoby, and Irving subbed in for Bryant. Simmons checked in for the Pistons. Irving passes to Harris. On the wing, Harris. Now here's Irving. Now LeBron. He's got 29 points.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
So it's the Pistons now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Adebayo the screen. Here. Simmons, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
Pistons trail by 18. It's time to send it over now to our